Yeah. These boxes close so well. Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending what time you're watching. It is moi, Savvy. That's a little bit creepy. Hey guys! Today we are opening another OwlCrate. Da, 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 da. So this is my second OwlCrate, which I really loved the first one, so I'm excited for the second one. So, box number 2 of OwlCrate. I can't remember the theme, so I will let you know the theme as soon as I get into it. Can you see anything exciting? Oh, that's right. I remember now. It was only a week ago that I read this. It's Dark Academia. It just came to me as soon as I opened that box. Excuse my fingers. I have an appointment in like a week to get my nails in because we are back in level 2 now, so I can finally get them fixed. So I'm very much looking forward to that. This is kind of cute. I like it. It's like a little witchy class sort of a vibe. Got all the lunar phases on there. Holy wow. It looks like it's overflowing with stuff. That's exciting. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, I like this a lot. I honestly really want a typewriter. I want one for moi. I want to use it because I actually write. And there would be such a cool just feeling. I hand write everything. I'm that old fashioned. I like to just write it by hand. It just feels right. And like when you get hand cramp, you know that you've been working really hard on a story. It just, I don't know. It has a feeling. And it's a great feeling. And I really want to use a typewriter. But yeah, so that's really, really cool. I like that one a lot. Okay. What's this? Flanagan Academy Brew. OwlCrate exclusive from Riddle's Tea Shop. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in this. Gluten-free, nut-free, dairy-free and caffeine-free. Wow. I should really eat a tea strainer, shouldn't I? It looks so interesting. Anyway, we've got a little tea there. I don't know what to grab. Oh! This is a stamp, which is pretty cool. So I guess it's that's a good way of I don't have a library. I should name my assortment of books. I should create a library so I can stamp them and claim them as mine, because I assume that's what this is for. I don't actually know, but it says from the library of, so that is what libraries do to claim said books so that they come back to said person. So that's pretty cool. I like the idea of that. Looks like some stars on there. We were always surrounded by books and words and poetry, all the fierce passions of the world bound in leather and vellum. Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. I like. So there's a notepad. Ooh. With like a sword on the top. Very cool. And then a very nice looking pen and some post-it notes that has stars on it. This has quotation marks. per aspera ad astra. I'm not sure. Pen writes nicely. That's very cool. I like that. I don't have one of these. This is so snazzy. I mean, the lines are huge on this, so I think I'll be not using the lines as a guide, but that is very cool. I like that. Very snazzy. Ooh, there's soft things in here. Should I look in this box? It is better to know one book intimately than 100 superficially. I guess that is a fair statement. Let's see what we've got. Ooh, wasn't expecting that. Is this a bookmark? It's so delicate. I don't know how to show it to you properly. I'll use the back of my Harry Potter notebook. Can you see that? It's got like a moon, some flowering on there, and it has that little quote down the side of it. And there's a face in it. Can you see that there's a face there? This is a face. Wow. If that is a bookmark, that is, I would be scared to break it. That is so delicate. I'll just pop that back into its box for the time being. Wow. Okay, we have something soft. A book sleeve, I think, to protect your books when you're traveling. Acadamia. I have never heard of that. Is there a book that I'm missing out on? Because sign me up. That looks really cool. Put my notebook in there. Ooh. The good thing about this is it's a good size, I think, so you can fit a decent book in here. I thought I was given a sleeve in one of my Harry Potter boxes, but it's so tiny you can't really fit anything in it, so I'm not sure if it's actually a sleeve, because this seems more like one because it's got a lot more room in it for a book. What's going on here? Ooh. It's like huge. Look at this. Collectible book tin. Ooh. 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 The Someday King. Magic Restored. Has little footprints around it and a castle. Looks like it's bleeding. Is the castle supposed to be bleeding? Oh. And then at last the world breathed in. It's like it's a tin. You can put things in here. That is cool. I was not expecting that. Get a secret stash going. Wonder what I'm going to stash in there. You'll never know. Okay, I think we're on to like our book and paper bits. I haven't seen the book yet because I like looking at these little papers first. The theme of September is Haunted Hearts. Oh, I'm so excited for that as well. What's our little sneak peek? Every September box will include an item designed by lichen and limestone. It has like a picture of mandrakes on it. Should I be intrigued? Is the mandrakes giving me a hint to something? And we've got our booklet, which can I look in this? No, because we want to see the book first. Ready? Oh, silver. Ta-da! A Lesson in Vengeance. Ooh, that sounds intriguing. Let's just get this plastic off. I feel so flash with books coming in plastic. like no stickers stuck to it or anything. That's pretty flash. Really white. I don't want to wreck it, so I'm being really careful. Don't mind me. Okay, so we have our letter from the author. Oh, this feels lush. And we've got silver. That's really, 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 really pretty. And we've got our little signature in there by Victoria Lee. Oh no, my thing's a little bit damaged. Uh-oh. She'll be right. And then look at this. Don't know if I can show you it properly, but has like a tarot card vibe. Is that? Oh yeah, it is tarot cards. I was like, good guess, because look, Knight of Swords, and what does this one say? Nine of Wands. So that's definitely tarot card vibes. But that's cool. I want to find a loose thread on the collar of her shirt and tug. Magic can pull you in, pull you under. Every spell is a pomegranate seed on your tongue, binding you to the underworld. Ooh. Voila. And then the actual book has I don't know what these are called, but you use them on a Ouija board. I should really find out. I think it starts with P. I don't know. And then nice silver on there. Definitely a fan of silver. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's got silver on the pages. I don't have any books like that. That's exciting. Alrighty, shall we have a read? Felicity Morrow is back at the Dalloway School. Perched in the Catskill Mountains, the centuries-old, ivy-covered campus was home until the tragic death of her girlfriend. Now, after a year away, she's returned to finish high school. She even has her old room in Goodwin House, the exclusive dormitory rumoured to be haunted by the spirits of 5 Dalloway students. Girls, some say, were witches. The Dalloway 5 all died mysterious, one after another, right on Goodwin grounds. Witchcraft is woven into Dalloway's past. The school doesn't talk about it, but the students do. In secret rooms and shadowy corners, girls convene. And before her girlfriend died, Felicity was drawn to the dark. She's determined to leave that behind now, but it's hard when Dalloway's occult history is everywhere. And when the new girl won't let her forget. It's Alice Haley's first year at Dalloway, and she has already amassed a loyal following. A prodigy, novelist at 17, Alice is a so-called method writer. She's eccentric and brilliant, and Felicity can't shake the pull she feels to her. So when Alice asks Felicity to help her research the Dalloway 5 for her second book, Felicity can't say no. Given her history with the arcane, Felicity is the perfect resource. And when history begins to repeat itself, Felicity will have to face the darkness in Dalloway and in herself. I had a weird pause there because I was confused, because it went from talking about Felicity to Alice, and now I know why. Because Alice is important to the story. I'm just looking at the reviews. That's the word. I was like, where's that word? Who has? I don't know any of the people who have left a review on that. So let's have a see. Ooh, I like the original cover. Is that rude to say? Look at that. That is gorgeous. and much more my vibe. I like the dark gothic-y kind of vibe to that one. This one is very I don't know, just bright and not as enticing. I love the original one, to be honest. That is so gorgeous. Sorry OwlCrate, I really like the original. Just like the vines look more intriguing, the spider webs stand out more, so it actually, you can tell there's spider webs on there. It has like a moth trapped in the spider web. Like, it's really, really cool. Whereas this one, there's no moth for starters, and the spider webs, you can barely tell they're on there. But yeah, it is very, it's a lot more feminine, which I'm sure a lot of people do like, but I don't. Okay, let's see our little recommendations if we enjoy Lessons in Vengeance. Got 3 little recommendations there. What else do we have? Photo challenge, and then other releases that are coming out. Just in case you need some reads, The Dead and the Dark looks interesting. That book looks interesting. But I just realised it's not the thing I want. This is the one I want. I want to see what books are connected to these so I can write them down. Okay, so we have Raven Boys. I've heard of that, but I haven't read it. So this is inspired by Raven Boys. So that's cool. I will definitely look into reading that one. Collectible book tin is from the series inspired by A Darker Shade of Magic, which sounds very, very interesting. So I really want to read that one. The Tea, blended by Riddle's Tea Shop, just for subscribers. Ooh. Reading kit. Oh, this one. Is this the reading kit? I think so. If We Were Villains, that's what inspired the reading kit. I think this is the reading kit. I didn't realize it was for when you're reading. I guess some people write notes when they read. I write notes when I write. Like, you know, important dates that you put into a story that you need to remember for later on when you're writing, like, or things I need to add to my timelines because I actually have a timeline drawn out, or, you know, mention of places or anything like that. Gotta keep those notes down. Birthdays, things like that. And then we have Ex Libris stamp. Libris is Latin for from the library. Yeah, so it is for putting inside of your books and then just write or sign underneath the stamp. Too bad it doesn't have a stamp pad. I don't know if people have stamp pads. Is that a thing? Do people have stamp pads? I used to when I was in school, like high school. I'm in uni, you don't really use stamps. We couldn't have a Dark Academia themed box without paying homage to the creme de la creme of the genre, The Secret History. Oh yeah, so that's the bookmark. So that is a Secret History, The Secret History, which I've never heard of as well. This is really like widening my kind of books because we just don't get the same sort of advertising around books or the same sort of hype around books in New Zealand, because we don't get half of them. Like, we don't get all of the books here, you have to get them from overseas. I rely on good old Book Depository to send me my books. So yeah, I've not heard of a lot of these books, which is really exciting because it gives me a little taste of something to do with the book, and if it looks interesting to me, then it gives me an idea as to whether I want to read it or not. I'm blabbering now. I should just move on to the rest of this. A Lesson in Vengeance is a dark, atmospheric thriller set at a boarding school. They should have had a comma in there. A Lesson in Vengeance is a dark, atmospheric thriller, comma, set at a boarding school haunted by its history of witchcraft and centers around two girls dangerously close to digging up the past. Our signed special edition features silver gilded edges. So pretty. An exclusive cover as well as a reverse dust jacket, artwork. Actually, maybe I should try and reverse it because I preferred those tarot cards over the pink flowers. That's a good idea. I should try and figure out how to do that. Alice Typewriter gets some witchy Delaware flair with this enamel pin created by Icy Designs. Cool. I now have a whole lot of books to add to my TBR. Everything else is great. I was actually so surprised. I wasn't expecting something so big for starters. That tin thing is crazy cool. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me in opening this. Let me know if you have read A Lesson in Vengeance and what you think of it, so that I can have a little insight to the book before I read it. And yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I always love unboxing these with you because it means that someone else can experience it as well, because I am also a fan of watching people unbox stuff. It's always cool to see the reactions, or sometimes different people get different things in their boxes than you, and it's just, I don't know, I enjoy watching them, and hopefully you enjoy watching this one with me. And hopefully I shall see you in the next video, and love to you all.